medium heat and you okay, and please good already if so that is preparation, and you can you have to download the official application. Download the application have already, then you must to type data of mobile, but that you can remember while login select and says okay. So the course that electromagnetic these have been written wavelength, frequency, and which parameter. Okay, we are okay. Which parameter? Velocity. Wavelength here, the correct answer, right? Then splits. Okay. Front and the right has the longest wave, longest light has the smallest. Wave. Let's do red long distance. That signal just the reason that back of electrons in the cell. In the cell electrons you will cell number 1 and cell number 2 and cell number 3. Then you presents there are okay depending upon atom. Okay, the number of cell n square. A option is n square, B option is n square, fourth option. And if you know there are the number of electrons will have according to one n square, and that is 2n square. Actually, electrons are in first cell, electrons will number of electrons be equal to 2 into 2 square and to 8. Okay, if n is equal to 3, 2 into 3 square, and this will be equal to 18. In 4 equal to 2 into 4 square, 2 into 3 square. So electrons in any come out of atom. Here is the positive. We all know that there are two particles which reside in the nucleus of an atom. Okay, proton and neutron. So proton possesses the positive charge and neutron doesn't have any charge, and that's why the positive charge appears on the nucleus of this atom. Okay, so this is the first cell. This one is also represented as K, and the second cell is represented by L, and the third cell is represented by M, and the fourth cell is represented by N. Okay, that's by here. This is the N cell, this is the M cell, and this is the L cell, this is the K cell. Okay, this is the positively charged nucleus. Okay, so I have described that how can the electrons be filled in an atom. Okay, so there will be only 2 electrons in the first cell. There will be only 2 electrons in the first cell. Okay, so there will be 8 electrons in the second cell. There will be 8 electrons in the second cell. Okay, so these are the 4 and 5, and this is 6, and this is 7, and this is 8. Okay, so like this the electrons can be filled in this cell. Okay, or not only in this cell but also in each cell. Okay, so let's move to the another question. Is the symbol of gold? The symbol of gold, whenever we talk about the gold is a very precious metal, because gold does not react any other material very quickly or very easily. Okay, and that's why the shining of gold remains same for the long time. Okay, as well as the gold has one property, that gold is a very ductile metal. Gold piece can be converted into a very thin wire, and it will not break actually very easily. That's why the gold is used in ornaments. Okay, and this is the reason that gold is very precious metal. Gold as well as platinum. Okay, these are called as the noble metals. Okay, so here au is the symbol of gold actually. Okay, so au is represented. Let us know the atomic number, how many electrons exist in one atom of gold. Let's see. Actually, this is the symbol of gold. Here you can see that this is the atomic number of gold, 79. It means there are 79 electrons and 79 protons in an atom of gold. Okay, so this is the atomic weight 196.967. Actually, atomic weight is represented in terms of atomic mass unit, AMU. Okay, AMU. This is not the Aligarh Muslim University. Actually, this is AMU, atomic mass unit. Okay, so this is the standard method to represent the weight of any atom or any molecule. Okay, 196.967. Actually, it is taken approximately equal to 197. Okay, so let us move to the another question. What is the color of light related to? Yeah, this has already been done. Beriberi is caused by the deficiency of beriberi. Beriberi is a disease that is caused by the vitamin B1. Okay, that is caused by the vitamin B1. So here C part is the correct answer. Now, which of the following types of noble gas is used to earn consciousness? Okay, this is a very important question, and this question actually application of this is done at some important operations actually. Okay, so the option A is the correct answer. Xenon is represented as like this. Okay, so which mixture of metal is used in the gunmetal? This is a very important question. Please just do like and please comment the correct answer of this question. This is a very important question. Let me know that how many people can give the correct answer of this. Okay, so please tell me. Yes, I think nobody is here to give any correct answer. Actually, the option A is the correct answer. Okay, gunmetal is made from the copper, tin and zinc. Actually, copper is taken into this 80% and tin is 10% and zinc is also 10%. Okay, so the total mixture is of 100%, and this mixture is actually known as the gunmetal. Okay, so actually this mixture is used in gunmetal. Okay, so gunmetal, you all know that gunmetal is used to manufacture the guns. Gun because the main reason behind is that the no corrosion takes place when this mixture is added as the gunmetal. Okay, so microphone is a device which transforms the microphone. Whenever we talk about the microphone, then please tell me microphone, what is microphone? Actually, that I am just teaching here by using this device, and this device is known as the microphone. In short form, we actually call it as just mic, MIC. Okay, but the full name of this device is microphone. Microphone is a device that transforms the sound signal into the current signal. Okay, sound signal into the current signal, and this is the correct answer, because here when I speak, this microphone receives the sound signal. Okay, and this microphone converts into the current signal, and this current signal is transmitted through this wire to the transmitter to the transmitter, and then this transmitter converts the electric signal into the electromagnetic signal, and this electromagnetic signal goes to the camera. Okay, and this camera actually captures. There are some certain microphones which are directly which are used directly by the buyer. Okay, I have taken this very costly microphone actually, okay, so that I can move without any hindrance on before the camera in the studio. But some people actually use the wired mic. Okay, wired microphone. That wired microphone actually carries a 5 to 10 meters long wire, and that wire is directly connected to the camera. And in this way, when the teacher speaks, and this microphone just captures the sound and convert it into a electric signal, and this electric signal goes to the camera, and then camera just mix it with the video. Okay, so and then that video is just transmitted to you, so that you can just see and you can just watch that video, and you can just listen my voice. Okay, so here this is the correct answer, sound signal into current signal. So let us see that how does a mic converts the sound signal into the current signal. Okay, so this is the diagram. Actually, you can see here I am just speaking hello, and this is the sound signal. Okay, so this is the sound signal is captured by the mic. Okay, this is the mic portion, this is the front portion of the mic. Actually, this receives the signal, and this receive the signal and convert it into an audio signal. Audio signal is actually current signal. Okay, so that's why in this way you can see here that this is the sound signal. Okay, so that is actually that can also be known as a transducer. Okay, such devices are used as transducer. TRANS, transducer. Transducer is a device which converts one form of energy to the other form of energy. Here, this mic receives the mechanical energy. This is the mechanical energy, or you can say that this is a sound energy, and this sound energy and this convert into the electrical energy. Okay, so this is a transducer actually. There are many types of transducers. You have already seen in hospitals with the patients that some electrodes are just stick to the body of the patient, and that actually captures the heartbeat of the person, and then it convert into the electrical signal, and that electrical signal is shown on the electrocardiograph on in the hospital room. Okay, you have seen. So these devices are known as the transducer. So when two ice cubes are pressed together, they join to form one cube. Which one of the following helps to hold them together? So this actually question belongs to the chemistry background. Okay, so those guys who have not read the chemistry till now will have some problem, but don't worry about that. You will have to answer that, because I will explain the thing behind this. Okay, so here is the correct answer is the hydrogen bond formation. Hydrogen bond formation. Actually, hydrogen bond formation takes place in the polar molecules. Hydrogen bond formation takes place in polar molecules, where at least one hydrogen is present, and hydrogen bears the positive charge, and the other portion of that atom or any other of that molecule or any other molecule bearing some negative charge. Okay, van der Waals forces are the non-polar forces. Okay, any two molecules having no charge, and if they attract each other, then such type of attraction forces are known as the van der Waals forces. Just like the gas molecules, if the gas molecules are attracted by the walls of any container, then obviously van der Waals forces are acting in between them. Covalent attraction, this is another thing. Actually, covalent bond, this is the sharing. Okay, covalent bond is made by the sharing of electrons from one atom to the other atom. Okay, and these two atoms share each other's electron to just complete the octet, so that when these two atoms get combined and then become a stabilized structure, okay, can get the stabilized electronic configuration to attain the stability. So this is the covalent attraction. Dipole interaction, this is another this is another polar interaction actually. Okay, but here the correct answer is the hydrogen bond formation. Let me explain how does the hydrogen bond formation takes place. Okay, so guys, here you can see the structure of the water. Okay, here you can see the structure of water. We all know that the formula of water is H2O. Okay, H2O. Here oxygen is placed here and the remaining hydrogen atoms are here. Remaining hydrogen atoms are here. Actually, what happens, hydrogen have only one electron. Hydrogen possesses only one electron. Hydrogen possesses only one electron, and this oxygen possesses six electrons. This oxygen possesses six electrons. Okay, this oxygen possesses six electrons. So guys, if this oxygen has the six electrons, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and suppose that if this oxygen get these two electrons, then this oxygen will have 8 electrons in its outermost shell, and this oxygen will get the stabilized configuration, and that's why the whole atom will be in stable position. Okay, but for this it will have to combine with the hydrogen. That's why when it combines to the hydrogen and this hydrogen, okay, so the number of electrons becomes 8 for the oxygen atom. Okay, similarly for this hydrogen atom contains only one electron. If this hydrogen atom receives one electron from any other atom, then this hydrogen will have the two electrons. Okay, and the two electrons, if hydrogen atom possesses the two electrons in its cell, then obviously hydrogen atom will have the stabilized configuration. That's why it get combined with the oxygen. Similarly this hydrogen, but hydrogen is very clever. Hydrogen is very greedy about the electrons. Oxygen is very greedy about the electrons. That's why this oxygen atom just withdraws. This oxygen atom just withdraws these electrons towards it, and that's why these electrons get shifted to the hydrogen when these are shifted to the oxygen. And this is the reason that some partial positive charge appears on the hydrogen. Partial positive charge appears on the hydrogen, and due to the shifting of this electron like this, some partial double negative charge appears on oxygen. And similarly another oxygen atom which is lying here. Okay, this is another water molecule. Okay, and this is delta double minus. Okay, similarly when these hydrogen come into the contact of this, okay, so an attraction force gets established in between these two atoms, because this possesses the positive charge and this possesses the negative charge, and due to this we all know that positive and negative charges attract each other, and due to this attraction these two molecules get connected, and such type of relationship in chemistry is known as the hydrogen bonding. And such type of relationship in chemistry is known as the hydrogen bonding. And due to this similarly the thousands, crores, lakhs of molecules get connected to form the drop of water, to form the ice cubes of bigger shape. Okay, so actually water molecules have been shown like this. So this red color sphere has been shown for the oxygen, and these gray color small atoms are actually hydrogens. Okay, so this oxygen atom has been attracted towards the hydrogen. Okay, so here you can see the hydrogen bonding, here you can see the hydrogen bonding, here you can see the hydrogen bonding, here you can see the hydrogen bonding. Okay, so this is the hydrogen bonding actually. Clear? Okay, and in this way the water molecules are connected to thousands of other molecules, and they just make a chain of this. Okay, they just make a chain of this. So a star appears twinkling in the sky because of. A star appears twinkling in the sky because of. You all know that. Well, first of all, let us see. First of all, let us see. After before replying any answer, before giving any answer, let us see the concept behind this. Okay. So first of all, just see the diagram here. Okay. This is an observer. Observer means who observes actually. Okay. So this is a star here. This is a star. Okay. So this is a star, and the light rays coming from the star is like this. Light ray coming from the star like this. You can see that the light rays bending gradually just because when the light rays are coming from the free space from a very long distance, okay, but when enters into the earth's atmosphere, suppose that the earth atmosphere starts from here, okay, when these light rays enter into the earth's atmosphere, they get some denser medium, and due to the denser medium, light rays starts bending slowly. Since atmosphere is a gradual change, atmosphere atmosphere has a gradual change of the medium, okay, and that's why the light ray actually gradually changes its path. Okay, so when the light ray reaches to the eye of the observer, when the observer sees that just behind, okay, an image is formed just behind the light ray when it enters into the eyes of this man. Okay, so that's why when he sees that this star is located at this place actually, but it is not actually, but it doesn't it, okay, it is not actually so, but, and this is the reason that he sees that the star is located at this place, but it is not so. Okay, so in this way he just get confused about the position of the star. Suppose that in atmosphere there are many layers like this, there are many layers like this. This is layer number 1, layer number 2, layer number 3, layer, then this is free space. This is free space. Free space appears absolutely black. Free space appears absolutely black. Okay, so these are the stars. Suppose that this is the star, white color, and the light rays coming from the white star, when enter into the medium number 3, get its path changed. Okay, similarly when in medium number 2, medium number 1, and then the light rays reaches to the observer. Okay, so due to the continuous change in the density of these atmospheric layers, okay, the light rays also get deflected continuously like this. Okay, and that's why the position of this star gets changed every time. Okay, that's why he just observes that whether the star is located at this place or this place or this place or this place or at this place. Okay, and in this way he just observes that he just sees that the stars are twinkling actually, but it is not so. Okay, so the twinkling of stars actually takes place due to the refraction of light. So what is the refraction? Refraction, it means when the light ray changes its medium, or when the light ray goes from one medium to another medium, then it changes its path. Okay, so this phenomenon of light is actually known as the refraction of light. And so here the C part of the option, C part is the correct answer. Okay, so now let's move to another question. Housefly spreads. Whenever we talk about the housefly means makhi. Okay, so housefly spreads the typhoid, because we all know that housefly can sit anywhere. It doesn't matter whether it is the very bad thing, very dirty thing, or a very clean place. Okay, whenever a housefly just sit on a very dirty thing, okay, it just picks some bacteria, some such type of things, and they just then we that flies come into our houses and sit on our food, and we intake that food, and then this way those bacteria enter into our body and we just fall ill. Okay, so this is the reason. And the typhoid is one of them. Okay, so this is the diagram. You can see here that this is a fly and this is sitting on the very bad thing actually. Okay, I can't describe, I can't tell in this word here in this lecture, but you can understand that where this fly can sit actually. Okay, so let's move. Chloroform can be used as chloroform is used by the doctors during the operation. Suppose that during operation, when suppose that anything that has to be cut by the doctors to of the body, say any part of any part of the body of any patient. Okay, then this and then that patient will feel a heavy pain during this. So chloroform is used. Chloroform is used at that place, and that place, or we can say that chloroform is just given to the patient. If he smells chloroform, he just get consciousness. He just loses its consciousness, and in this way he doesn't feel any pain during the operation. So chloroform is used as anesthetic actually. Okay, so chloroform is used as anesthetic. Which one of the following is a condition of delayed blood clotting? Okay, guys, you have seen around your home, or across your city, or across your town or village, that some people are suffering from the hemophilia. Okay, hemophilia is a disease that actually leads to the unclotting or delayed clotting of blood. Okay, suppose that if any cut takes place in any body part, then the bleeding starts, and the bleeding doesn't stop actually. Bleeding doesn't stop very easily. It continues to flow. Okay, so this is just because of the hemophilia. Hemo, when you find the word hemo, it is related to the blood. Okay, so it is related to the blood. Now, so this is the sample of blood. You can see that, and these are the some very small tablets actually. These are all the tablets. These are the RVCs and WVCs. Okay, these are the small cells by which the blood is made of. Okay, so X-rays region lies between. Before giving the answer of this question, we should see the light spectrum, electromagnetic wave spectrum. So let us see the options. A option is ultraviolet and visible region. B is visible and infrared region. Gamma rays and ultraviolet region. D is short audio waves and long radio waves region. Okay, so which one is the correct option? We can see here. This is the electromagnetic wave spectrum, guys. This is the electromagnetic wave spectrum. Radio waves. Radio. This is radio, micro, infrared, ultraviolet, X-rays, and this is gamma rays. Okay, so now you can observe that the wavelength of radio waves is highest, and then the second number comes of the microwaves, and the third number infrared, and the fourth number ultraviolet, and the fifth number X-rays, and the last one is gamma. Okay, in this way we just conclude that radio waves have the longest wavelengths. Okay, the question is X-rays lies between. It means you should know the region. You should know the region in which the X-rays lies. It means you should know the neighbors of the X-rays. Okay, so who are the neighbors of X-rays? Okay, so this is X-ray, and ultraviolet is the first neighbor, and this is the second one. So X-rays lie between ultraviolet and gamma. So tell me the which one is the correct answer. Okay. So, okay, so which one is the correct answer? Ultraviolet and visible region, this is the galat answer. Okay, visible and infrared, this is galat answer. Okay, gamma rays and ultraviolet, yes, this is the correct answer. So here you can see that the C option is the correct one. Okay, so next question, which electromagnetic radiation is used for satellite communication? For satellite communication, guys, nowadays the electromagnetic communication has just changed this world. Okay, electromagnetic communication, and you are just watching my lecture, just because of the communication system has become so much easily available, so much cheap. That's why you are able to see my lecture. I'm teaching from Delhi, and you are just watching at the last boundary of this nation, or you can see my lecture on YouTube in anywhere in this world, just because of the communication system. Okay, this is very very easily available nowadays. And but suppose that those people who are not on the plain area, and those people who are just residing in any jungle, okay, in any forest area where the telecommunication lines have not been laid till now, and those people who are just residing on the peak of the mountains, okay, and those like our soldiers, they just they live at the highest or the peak of the mountains, and at those places the telecommunication lines cannot be laid. Okay, so the only one thing is possible for the communication, and that is the satellite communication. Okay, similarly in case of in navy, okay, in case of navy, a moving ship, suppose that there are some people on a moving ship, then how can they communicate to their family members, or how can they communicate to the company officials at the shore? Okay, so where they are going, and from where they are actually coming. So this is the reason that the satellite communication takes place a very vital role in our daily life or in the business life. Okay, so satellite communication is done. Satellite communication is done by some electromagnetic waves. Actually, we have to answer that. Okay, but I have told that the application of satellite communication nowadays. Okay, you just see the Google Map actually acts, and this one is also becomes possible just because of the satellite communication. Okay, we see the DTH, direct to home TV. Okay, such type of TV signals are coming from the satellites, and this could happen just because of the satellite communication. Okay, so satellite communication uses the microwaves. Okay, so this is the satellite. So this is satellite. Okay, and this is our receiver. Okay, now solar cells work on the principle of, this one is the need of the day. This is the need of the day actually. Okay, guys, we have some natural resources of energy. Some of them are coal, petroleum. These are known as the conventional energy resources, but some of them are non-conventional energy resources. Okay, and when we talk about, some resources are renewable, but some are non-renewable like petroleum, coal. But renewable energy resources consist of sunlight, means solar energy, tidal energy, wind energy. Okay, so easily available energy resource is solar energy, that is easily available everywhere on this earth. Tidal energy is available at the source only. wind energy is available at the source only, because in plain areas the wind turbines cannot be installed, but the solar panels can be installed in everywhere, whether they are the shores or the plain areas or mountains, everywhere. And this is the reason that solar cells are being used widely. Solar cells works on the principle of photovoltaic effect, photoelectric effect, photoconductive effect, photosynthesis. So which one is the correct answer? First of all, let us see the photo of this. Okay, this is sun and this is the solar panel. Sunlight just falls on the solar panel, and these are the semiconductors. Okay, n-type material, p-n junction, and this is the p-type material. So in the p-type material and n-type materials, actually these are the semiconductor crystals by which this solar panel is made of. Okay, so actually when the light rays falls on this panel, this process happens. Electrons come out the upper surface, at the upper surface, and the holes, it means the positive charge, that goes to the bottom surface, and in this way negative and positive charges are developed on the two surfaces of this crystal, and those charges are just connected to the battery, positive and negative terminals, and the battery gets charged. Okay, so this actually is depending upon the photoelectric effect. This is the photoelectric effect. Okay, so now let's move to another question. Materials for rainproof coats and tents. Oh, their waterproof properties too. Actually, I have already explained in my YouTube session when I was talking about the surface tension chapter. Okay, then I had discussed about the adhesive forces in that session. So when we talk about the adhesive forces are the forces those acts in between the molecules of different materials. Okay, if there is no adhesive force between any two materials, just like a cloth and the water molecules, if there is no attraction force between the water molecules and my cloth, then obviously my cloth will not be wetting with the water molecules. It means my my coat or my shirt or my t-shirt is waterproof. Okay, and this property is of adhesive property. Okay, and that adhesive actually described by the surface tension. Okay, so here the surface tension is the correct answer. Just if you want to see the concept behind this, then you will have to move to this channel, and at my 2 p.m. session you will have to find out the surface tension theory lectures. Okay, an element that doesn't occur in nature but can be produced artificially is an element. Guys, nowadays another source of energy is being used, and that is the nuclear energy. And nuclear energy, by using uranium, by using radioactive element uranium, we actually just react. When the uranium atom reacts with neutrons, then get converted into some other types of elements in a chain reaction and forms a chain reaction, and in this chain reaction a huge amount of energy is released, and that heat energy is used by the nuclear reactor to just convert into the electrical energy. Okay, so when the uranium reacts with the neutron, plutonium is formed. Plutonium doesn't occur in the nature actually, and this is the only thing that is actually get converted. This is formed when the uranium reacts with the neutron. Let us see how does it occur. Okay, so here you can see that this is uranium and reacting with the neutron, and at this is plutonium, and this is Neptune. Okay, so this is plutonium. So you can see here that when the uranium is used as a fuel in nuclear reactor, the plutonium is as a byproduct. Okay, So this is the plutonium. So here the greenhouse effect is produced due to the presence of excess amount of. First of all, let us see the greenhouse. Oh, okay. So greenhouse effect is produced due to the presence of excess amount of methane. Excess amount of methane. So this one is the correct answer. You all know that. Okay. Now, which of the following is biodegradable? This is a very important thing. Nowadays the government has just banned the one time used plastic. Okay, just to decrease the non biodegradable elements on this earth, because that is very harmful for our body and for our upcoming generations body. Okay, that's why. But the government has suggested all the companies who are using the one time use plastic, just like the plastic glasses, plastic thermocol plates. Okay, so government has just banned it and suggested to use the plastic base. So government has suggested to use the paper, these plates made of paper or any other thing. Okay, any other thing that is biodegradable. So here paper is the biodegradable. Okay, acid rain is caused due to the pollution of atmosphere by oxides of carbon and nitrogen, oxides of carbon and nitrogen, oxides of nitrogen and sulfur, oxides of nitrogen and phosphorus. None of these. Which one is the correct answer? Guys, first of all, we should understand the acid rain, concept of acid rain. Actually, so this is the water and these are the plants and this is the earth actually, and this is the industry. Okay, suppose that industry uses some fuel like coal or petroleums. Okay, when these type of fuel are burned into the industry, these industries actually emits nitrogen and sulfur oxides. Okay, and these nitrogen and sulfur oxides, when these goes up, then when these gases goes up, they just react with the water, okay, already available in the atmosphere, and they just make the nitric acid and the sulfuric acid. Okay, when these nitric and sulfuric acid just fall down on the trees, okay, these trees are killed by the acid rain, and if this kind of rain falls on the body of any human or any living body, then obviously that also suffers from the acid burning. Okay, acid burning like this, and this is the reason that this is very harmful. So this is the acid rain concept. Okay, so here you have the answer, that nitrogen and sulfur oxide, nitrogen and sulfur oxide, nitrogen and sulfur oxide. So B is the correct answer. So B part is the correct answer. Now, a mixture of water and alcohol can be separated by. A mixture of water and alcohol can be separated by. Guys, suppose that if we have taken the two things in any pot, and if we heat this pot, then both of these things will get heated. But suppose that if one material gets evaporated at a very low temperature and the another material get evaporated at a very high temperature, then obviously the first one that become gas will be that material which gets evaporated at very low temperature. So alcohol gets evaporated at a very low temperature. Okay, so when you start heating, the whole alcohol will get evaporated very easily, and that alcohol can be stored in another pot, and the remaining part will then be remaining in the pot, and that can be collected. Okay, so in this way we can just separate both of these materials, and this method is known as the distillation, Okay, so let us see the distillation process, and this is the diagram of distillation actually. Okay, so this is a pot in which this is a closed container in which the two liquids, means water and alcohol, have been filled with. Okay, so this is the thermometer to measure the temperature. Okay, suppose that this is the heater. If we start heating this material, if we start heating this material, then alcohol will first get converted into the gas, and this gas will come here, and we just condense it, and we can collect the alcohol first, and then the remaining part will be the water, and then after the water will get converted into the steam, and then we can convert it into the water also. Okay, but some part of the water will also be mixed with alcohol. Okay, so we can repeat this process again and again, and in this way we can have the 99% accuracy of the material. Okay, so in this way we can just separate all these things. So this is the matter. So Priyanka Sharma, good morning. CBC. Okay, that's great, you are watching this lecture live. So guys, this is for today, and I'm sure that you have enjoyed this session and you have learned a lot of things from this session. So I will suggest you to just share this session among all your friends so that they can also get the benefit of this session. And I will come live again 2 p.m. on the same channel with the theory lectures, and tomorrow we will have a session at 10 a.m. again. Okay, so if you have any doubt, then you can just comment in the comment box. I will try to solve. Please do like this session. So if you have any doubt, then you can just ask. I will try to solve your problem. Okay, so let's finish this session. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Hello.